A brief summary. Unraveling the entire story of Xian, Renegade Immortal. What kind of story does Xian truly tell? How did it rise to become a king among the wave of flourishing 3D Xianxia animations? Join Tianying Luandao as we decode the entire narrative, the grand worldview, and the formation of the Tianni, tracing each step in the fated journey of Wang Lin. Opening, the prologue. Why has Xian enchanted countless fellow cultivators for so many years? Beyond its beautiful and at times superior animation compared to other titles released in the same era, its greatest strength lies in its story, and at the very heart of this tale lies a single artifact, the Tianni. The importance of Tianni, be it the original web novel or the 3D animation, Xian stands as a peak work of the Xianxia genre. The journey of Wang Lin, from a nameless youth to one who, through a stroke of fate, acquires the Tianni, sets him upon a treacherous path of cultivation, a road paved with blood, tears, and relentless tribulation. Love and the great Tao, from the hidden schemes of Tian Yunzi to the heaven-defying will of Wang Lin, from his soul-deep love for Limo Yuan, to his journey against the heavens to bring her back from death. Each step that Wang Lin takes weaves a grand and tragic celestial saga. The world and its origins, the world crafted by Argorgen, is divided into 4 vast realms. Wei Yang Dao Yu Yong Heng Xian Yu Shang Mang Jie Ni Chen Jie. Wang Lin was born in Tiangang Dalu, a territory within the Ni Chen Jie. Here lies an absolute world-stabilizing artifact, the Ding Jie Luo Ban, boundary-defining compass, at the heart of which resides the Tianni, revered as the sacred Bai Zhou. Connection with Q Mu, beseech the devil. The origin of the Tianni can be traced back to the Shangmang Jie, the land where Tuoming cultivated in Qmo. In truth, it is the 7th Tao fruit of the ancient orthodox arts, a primordial seed of cultivation, and one of the fundamental sources of power across the universe. Inheritance and transition. When the mighty Kutang Da Di emerged, the Du Mao He, the spirit form of the 7th butterfly, was relentlessly hunted. To protect Tuoming, it cast its divine stone into the endless void, a place that would later give birth to Tiangang Dalu, the birth of Tianni. Later, Tuoming entrusted Mia Sheng Lao Ren to search for the lost Du Mao He, the 7th Tao fruit, transformed into a white meteor, guiding the way for the compass. When these 2 divine forces converged, the Tianni and the Ding Jie Luoban were finally born, marking the birth of a power that could shake the heavens. The emergence of Tian Yunzi, the divine stone of the Du Mao He, upon fusing with the primal essence of the Ni Chen Jie, gave rise to a new consciousness, Tian Yunzi. From this moment forward, Wang Lin's fate would be pulled into a vortex of heaven-defying schemes. The birth of a world and the beginning of the story. Using the Ding Jie Luoban, Mia Sheng Lao Ren created 2 ancient races, the Guzu and the Xianzu, thus founding the civilization of the Ni Chen Jie. And from this genesis, the legend of Xian began, Wang Lin and the Tao Heart of Resurrection. Through his journey of cultivation, Wang Lin encountered Limo Yuan, the only one who ever touched his heart. When she passed away, bringing her back to life became the unshakable Tao heart within him. Lumo and the art of reincarnation. To save her, Wang Lin granted his avatar, Lumo Independent Consciousness, and sent him back tens of thousands of years into the past. Lumo, mastering the Meng Dao Zhe Shu, Dream Dao technique, created the 7 Seas realm, a world that simulated countless lifetimes of Wang Lin, allowing him to reincarnate and fall in love with Limo Yuan again and again, a love beyond the true self. Through the endless cycles of reincarnation, Lumo came to love Limo Yuan even more deeply than the original Wang Lin. He endured endless solitude, suffering, and unwavering devotion. It is said, Lumo loved her more profoundly than Wang Lin himself, releasing the spirit and turning the tide. At the final moment, to enact his resurrection plan, Lumo unsealed the Luo Ban, releasing the spirit of Du Mao He. But when the spirit attempted to seize Wang Lin's body, it never expected Wang Lin to awaken to the truth of reincarnation, and in turn, reverse the very heavens upon it. The seed of destiny. Everything had been orchestrated by Lu Mo over tens of thousands of years. Even Wang Lin obtaining the Tianni at the start of the story was a fate predetermined by Lu Mo long before. The grand finale. Wang Lin ascended to the Datian realm, sky-stepping realm, vanquished Tian Yunzi, and used the origin of an entire realm to resurrect Limo Yuan. The gray mist that dispersed afterward was none other than the spirit of Du Mao He, finally returned to the Dao Shenjie, divine Dao realm, by Mia Sheng Lao Ren. The ending and its eternal echo. Looking back at the tale of Xian, from its humble beginning to the defiance of fate itself, everything revolved around one object, the Tianni Zhou. A small pearl, yet one that carried the fate of a man, and an entire world.